What's going on, guys? It's a beautiful cloudy day today. I'm just living life, enjoying it the best I can. And that's not to say that everything is great in my life. Just doing the best I can to live this life. Today, I want to talk about haters. Haters. And not in the general sense of let your haters hate. Um, I want to talk about who your number one hater is and who is that person that holds you back all the time. Get comfortable. um, yeah. So, number one hater is, drum roll please, yourself. You are your number one hater. There's nobody else that's really stopping you from doing what you want to do. I'm the type of person that I don't really have a lot of people in my ear telling me like, oh, you're not going to be anything. Oh, it's not going to work out. You're not smart enough. You're not strong enough. You're not whatever the case is to fulfill your dreams. I don't have a lot of people like that, thankfully. Um, and if I'm being honest, I don't feel like many other people have that. I don't think the majority of people have somebody who is literally always talking them down, literally always, you know, saying that they're not going to be anything. Like, I think we hear that in some people's stories, but I don't think that that really applies to the majority of us. I think either people don't really say anything to you or they are somewhat supportive of whatever you're trying to do. Um, when it comes to people hating on you, most of the time it's because you are already doing something. If you're not like doing anything to fulfill those dreams and those goals of yours, you don't have any haters. They don't have nothing to hate on. So I want to talk about the number one hater, which is, myself. I'm the number one hater. I'm the person hating on me because that's the person that is preventing me from going out and doing what I want to do and fulfilling the dreams that I want to fulfill. I'm the number one hater. So when people say, I got haters, blah, 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 like, most of the time it's you, it's yourself. It's that inner voice telling you, like, I'm not good enough, I'm lazy, I'm not motivated. I think the key is to not tell anybody what you are going to do. I mean, if they ask what you are doing it as you're doing it, then you can let them in a little bit as much as you want to, or not at all, because there's like this fragile moment when you start to do something that you enjoy doing or that you start working on something, and any piece of negativity that comes your way, that you're too sensitive in those beginning stages to handle it. And so if you know that, like, it's best to not tell anybody what you're working on, and it's best to just keep quiet. Because I think I've had a billion ideas of doing stuff, and then before I even start working on them, I tell somebody, and they're like negative about it, or they're not excited as I am about it, and I'm just like, well, maybe that isn't a good idea. Like, I just based off of their opinion, I just don't even pursue it because I was in that space of like feeling extremely optimistic and wanting to really get after this thing, and I was excited and I wanted to tell somebody, and it might be somebody who I thought would be happy for me, and then it backfires. It backfires hard, and you're like, well, now I don't even want to do it. And it's not that person's fault that you didn't start. Like, it's still your fault. Like, it's my fault if I tell somebody too early, in the early stages, they say something negative and I can't fight past what they said. That's not their fault. So I wouldn't consider them a hater. Like, I just feel like most of the time it's ourselves stopping ourselves from doing what we want to do. It's nobody else's fault. Like, I gotta own the things my life right now. Like, I'm 28. I'm going on 29, about to hit the 30 in 2 years or whatever. At this point in my life, I can't blame how I grew up. I can't blame the situations that have happened to me. I can't blame anybody around me who did talk negatively about me, or I can't blame my wife, my kids, my in-laws, my parents, my anybody, strangers, classmates, old girlfriends, old friends. At this point in my life, if I'm not where I want to be, that's on me. Like, there's nothing else that I can really blame it on, because I should be at the point where I don't let what people say bother me. Good talk. Peace.